Hello! Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Calmlands. Ooh, these roads are so narrow. We are into December and we're up at the store. We are going to sell our planter. The cornfield's done. Oh, I need to turn off those interactive zone markers again. Let's quickly do that. Not that one. I want that one. There we go. Right. So we're going to sell this planter. It's fine, but the capacity is rubbish. It'd be fine if you had a few, I suppose, or a front box, or something and something. So let's sell that. We now have 9,179. Stuff has happened, and Muggins here is useless. I was going to plant another buyer. I was going to buy another planter, but I'll leave it for a minute. I'll tell you what I do need to do. Let's speed up time. Now the reason time was slow is because I was busy, and the reason I was busy is because I did a little landscaping with the help of Mum and Dad, which is great, groovy like a drive-in movie and all that. Yeah, now what did I say in the last episode? I was going to do a bit of a time lapse and do the landscaping that I'd already done previous again, and in fairness that was my plan, but it didn't work out like that, did it? Because Muggins here started to record a time lapse and then got distracted, you know, kids stuff, and then forgot to hit record again. So you had like 4 minutes, and if you condense that 4 minutes down to a time lapse, you got like 15 seconds. I'm gonna stop. You've probably already seen it. You get about 15 seconds of nothingness, which I thought was kind of pointless. So I'm just going to tell you what I've done. I borrowed a load of money from Mum and Dad, which left us with like 500 quid. Hence the sale of the planter, because I need to buy something to make more money. If you're wondering where the rest of our money's gone, I'll show you that in a second. The corn is growing. It does need another fertilising state, and then you can see in front of us what will be our new yard farm area. This field is all ploughed out, and the field at the back there is also all ploughed out. That's where we're at now. The ploughing out. The landscaping is basically the same as I did before. So go check out the last farm build talky area thing. There's a few minor changes. This one, little cut out here, which I didn't do before because I left the trees last time. This time I've cut it out. That area is exactly the same, although we have one big field rather than two smaller ones. There's now also a dirt road, which is a bit scary, which comes across here a bit undulaty. You could end up down the hole. And then up here, obviously you still got all your rock faces and all that good stuff as we had before, but I decided to cobble everything, and then add grass and dust and stuff. But in essence, this is exactly the same as it was. So back in the last December's video, when I do all this, well, I'm pretty much back to where I was, with the exception of a few, obviously, tweaky bits. Up here, and then you got another area here. The plan for this area is to pop our silo when we get one, and that's going to go just in here. And you will notice one other change. And that's this. We now have 2 fermenting silos. Now I don't know about you, but they're not the quickest of things, are they? The rule says no unrealistic shenanigans. There's nothing to say that I can't have 20 of the same thing. So I took out about 6 loads out of that and put it in that one. So in here we got 120,000 litres of grass and 212 of silage. This getting over here, if we jump this way, we've got 88,000 litres of grass and 86 litres of silage, which means if we didn't have this one, we'd have 86 litres of silage less by just using that one. That's nearly 100,000 litres. That's a good few quid, that is. I had to pay the production costs. These lamps look really nice up here. And obviously there's 2 more this side. With a sawmill. Need something above the wood dealer sign, don't we? Some sort of little floodlight out just to illuminate. Or down here, shining up. Wow. No, just me. This is all the same. This field's been ploughed out, needs lime, needs all that good shenanigans. But that's where this is. Log grapples here. I am still indecisive whether to remove the CSS pack or not. But we need to sell all of this because I want to get 2 buildings and a sell point and a new planter and a seeder. No pressure. Whew. So the first thing we're going to do is down here. Oh, I still have some logs which are just here. They are awaiting to be taken down to the sawmill. All our stuff, that was what was in the planter. There's the rest of it. This thing works an absolute treat. This thing's awesome. This thing is a bit clumbersome, but I like it. And then we got our windrow. That will be an upgraded soon because it got tedious. Let's put it that way. It's got tedious. Now we're gonna do a rusty money. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a Mr. Rusty. Now I was thinking about running 20 loads of that up to the shop, and I thought, oh, I could sell that directly. You know, like we did the logs before. Some chap's gonna pick it up. Old Bill maybe needs some for his cows or whatever. Then I got to thinking, this is technically our farmland thing. But we're going to be entrepreneurs and we're going to sell stuff directly to the consumer. We don't have cows. We don't need silage. We're using it for income. We've got pigs over there. I may place a hog barn over here somewhere. Just here, I'm going to go, well, our farm, let's put it that way, will be an alpine themed farm. We also need workers. Because that would be lovely. Now that we have fields, I can hire workers. Workers need somewhere to stay, and workers need to pay rent. So, I'm going to place 2 things. The first thing I'm going to place is, if I could find it, this guy. And I'm going to place that in here. Somewhere, yeah, reasonably close to the wall. Why is that trying to landscape that for me? Don't need to be landscaped. It should be relatively flat. Well, I can't paint over it. I'm gonna have to remove it and start again, aren't I? Well, let's dump that there. Is it square? Or is it rectangle? Oh, find somewhere flat. It looks pretty square. I would say that was square. So we're going to dump that in here. I'm not sure what it's trying to... The back of that might be a little bit high. Did it go to 100 on here? No, I think it's trying to paint. And I don't particularly want it to paint. So we're going to place that in there. And then under decoration and others, there is the Alpine Buildings pack. And all these buildings are £1 each. You see? So if we place a building in here for our workers with snowmen up front, or we could place that one. This one's 500 quid. We'll place this one to start with for 500 quid because we have the funds. So then we know roughly where things are going and how we're going to get in and out, if possible. Should we put that in there? That was the plan. So we'll dash that in there, and then behind that we'll put the sell point. And we'll put that in there, and hopefully I can paint over it. I can't. So we'll sell that back. And now that I've got some sort of outline, we will paint in the cobblestone around here. I should better paint around the outside, hopefully. Productions, sell points, forage dealerage. Don't do anything to the landscape this time. Just there you go. And we have a snowman in a wheelbarrow. And round the back we have our forage sell point. So we can sell direct to the consumer, as it were. This all needs a bit of tilly van insets. We've got 8 grand. So let's do a bit of tilly van. I did say before that if it was going to cost us a fortune to do major landscape works, so like all this levelling off and all that shenanigans, then we would use the bank of Mum and Dad. I did put a poll out, and people seem to like the idea of using Mum and Dad's money, so that's what we've gone for. It's not your thing, I apologise, but the masses have spoken, let's say. The masses have spoken. Let's get round this way. And then we want to run this round here. It's going to be tight with our old forage wagon, isn't it, eh? We may have to go back up to the sawmill and grab our Stroutman. And reconfigure that back into a trailer. The thing is, that's quite small. We might need a bigger trailer. What is that, 18,000? And our forage one's 35. Gonna be cutting it fine, aren't we, eh? Let's get that around there. Go in. Then we come back out. Keeping as tight as we can to the building. That one can line up with that one. And then this one will go this way. We may have to sell that sell point again, just so I can add a little bit more. Merge this in to the sell point, if you know what I mean. So it doesn't look quite so crisp. Add some dirt and stuff to it. Speed this up just a little bit. There we go. And we'll come back out here. So we're in and we're out. I'm going to lose 50 quid, but you know, it is what it is. There we go. That's a bit more lived in, doesn't it? Sell points. Forage doohickey again. There we go. Any more tidying up that needs to be done, I shall do that. So, the question of the episode. This building here, it's cost me 500 quid. Do we replace this worker house with one for which they pay rent? Which is the 50 grand one. It's identical, except for the fact that we get an income of, I think it says 9,000 a year, but you really don't. 9,000 a month, but you really don't. So, a little bit more. I do like to put my landscaping. Not even going to lie about it. I don't want that one. I wanted this one. Yeah, a little bit of that. A little bit overgrown, but you know. What do the workers want for free? I'm paying them to work. What else do they want? Then this little area here needs to be bought out. There we go. Decoration, others. And then we need some sort of thingy, don't we, eh? Something like this, but not that. There it is. Some sort of container, you see? Because we'd be loading that up. Please don't mess up the landscape. There we go. Landscape, painting, dirt. There we go. So we drive in, flip the container, and then drive out, and people can come and buy their silage. So let's hop to this guy, and then we shall jump into here and have a quick shifty. We've got 214 in that one, 88 in that one. We've had some babies. That's pretty cool. And then we need silage. Oh, I can sell taters there as well. Oh. And it is currently $7.96 at the forage dealer. Forage sell point. Let's turn that on. And then, yeah, we'll grab a load out of this one. And then we'll see how well we can scoot around it. We basically need enough money to buy a house and buy our new planter. There we go. All of my equipment is in need of repair, can you tell? Let's scooch down this way. And then, should we take the treacherous road? You know what, let's live a little. What's the worst that can happen? I fall down the hole. This reminds me of the dodgy little road on Spectacle Island. The amount of times I came around that corner, hit that bridge at the wrong angle and ended up in the drink, it was ridiculous. We'll come down here. Yeah, so there's the container we're loading up. I'm going to go for an alpine type theme. This might be easier to go this way round actually. We'll come down here. This tractor's performed well. We've got, what, 4 hours on it. It's done well. Then we'll load up this container, wink wink, for the guys to come and buy their silage. Let's watch that money skyrocket. So I want a farmhouse and I want a new planter. A shed if possible, but yeah, I'm not holding out for a shed. I mean, we've still got the planks and we've still got the coal to sell. So, you know. What we're making. So we have 27 grand for that load. So what we'll do is I'll take this back up there to the other fermenting silo this time. Excuse me. Yeah. And then we'll grab the Fiat. I haven't checked the sales. Need to check the sales. I'll tell you what will be in the sales. My darn planter I just sold. Because we're running multiplayer. So all this landscaping, all this flattening and smoothing and all that comes to like 900 grand. And then I spent the money that we made for the last 4 trees on the fermenting silo. Which is why we had no money. But you know, it is what it is. I did try to smooth that out and that out, but I'm just too close to the doohickeys. Now if I leave that, will it actually stay filling up? I very much doubt it. So what I am thinking is grab the Fiat, run up to the store, grab the other planter. I got some stuff here. If I need some additional stuff, we'll grab it while we're there. I need to drop that off. So let's lower that, lower it down, drop it off. If it's not lowered, it's got a habit of falling over, and then it sort of wiggles its way into the dirt and you can't get it out at all. I don't need the front load at the moment. I have no idea where our weight is. But we're probably going to need it at some point with those logs. Still got to plant the hickory. I did have a quick look off screen planting it along this road, and if I plant a few in here, like around these rocks and stuff, that kind of works. But along here, like lined it, I was going to like, look, I should have bought Popular, and yeah, and then lined it with those, but I didn't because I'm an idiot. But we're going to have to start eating into our trees, which means we need to get that pallet empty so I can pop more pines and spruces and stuff in. Anyways, that's enough of my shenanigans for a minute. We ain't done nothing yet, and we're a good way into the episode. So I will head up to the store, and I'll see you up there in a second. And we're back. Here we are, up at the store, wiggling away because I'm going too quick. I slowed down, I can steer easier. I haven't even checked to see. I downloaded it and thought, oh, that'll do, that looks good. I haven't even checked the price, I'm such an idiot. So I chat with Sharon, let's check the sales. That's the one we just sold, I'm sure it is. We got that, don't need it. We got that, 150 horses, international, 46 series. Oh, we got some beefy old tyres on now, okay. Front hydraulics, roll bars. Look at that, eh? 25 grand. Oh, tempting. Not sure. Oh, that was. In fairness, that's 56% off 150 horses. We could sell our little tractor that's got absolutely no hours on it. 1.6 hours on that little kitten. Not entirely sure if we're ever going to use it again, but we'll keep it for now. So planters, I want to grab this one, which is 35 grand, so that's out the window. Seeders, I've decided on that one, and 2 of those is 24, and then one of these joiner uppers. So I don't want transport wheels. I am going to go for the Vulture. So I need 2 of those. 1, 2, and then I want one of these. This is going to be fun getting it back down to the farm, isn't it? Let's be honest. Right. Do they? Is there a middle hitch on these? You can't run them in front and behind like you can the other one, can you? I think they need solid fur as well, so I have to buy some of that. Right. Big bags. £6 grand for that. I'm going to grab that. That leaves us with 6112. That leaves us with 12 quid. That ain't bad, is it? 12 quid. Let's grab the first one. We will put this on the voucher when we get back, and we'll put this on the forage thingy, shall we? Let's get this filled up. Let's run into our doohickey first, because that makes more sense. You idiot. There you go. I fill that with seed. And then we'll fill it with fertilizer. And I want grass. Right. So that one's on grass. And then this one, I haven't even tried this. This could all go horribly wrong. So we'll fill this up with seed. And we'll fill it up with fertilizer. Doesn't hold an awful lot of seed, does it? I'm not filled with confidence at the moment. Not gonna lie to you. Confidence is one of those things I am lacking at the moment. And we'll dump that there-ish, methinks. I'm not even sure I'm going to get out of the gate. Backwards. Back this kitten up. That wants to go in a straight line. Helpful. Really? Just really? You couldn't write that, could you? Grass. All good. Right. We may well go across country. I'm probably going to take that sign out. And the bollards. Don't stop there. You'll have to wait, and I'm coming through. Right, we're going to go cross country on the way home. I shall see you down at our field in but a second, guys. What have I done? Right, dokie. I'm on a headland, and I'm going to just hire a worker and hope for the best. We do need to go grab the other tractor, mind. So that one we need to lower down. And then that one we need to lower down. And then we don't have access to this land. Didn't think we did. And then we'll run across here. Oh, that really pulls to one side. We got a little slippage on this tractor. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. I hope. And then that is first growth stage, so we should be okay. We'll pull that one forward and then we'll lift that one. Pull that one over and we'll lift that one. Scooch back over this way. I dread to think how the worker's going to handle this. I dread to think your bulk standard in-game worker, this is all going to go horribly, isn't it? So we just try it with the Fiat and hope for the best. Let's just lower that one down. Roll forward slightly, lower that one down. Why is that all slipped sideways? It's all slipping sideways. So this edge is going to need redoing. Ain't it? Yeah, that very edge. And I've just run out of worker. Right. Well, that didn't go to plan, did it? I run out of money. Such an idiot. I was hoping it'd at least make it to the end. Can't you not? Let's touch up this end. So we want that one, lower it down, and we want grass along this edge. There we go, we're only using the one seed at the minute, so one's going to be running out first. Let's put some lights on so I can see where the end is. Just about here-ish. And then we'll disconnect from that. Stick this on the doohickey, which hopefully is full. Don't quote me on that, but hopefully it's full. We can get the Valtra on the seeders and we can start scooching some money. I made time lapse the scooching of the money. That's alright with you guys? Because currently we don't have it. Yeah, so this is basically what I did before, so I'm on a 45-minute watch of how I did this. The difference is I painted this with grass last time, and this time I painted it with cobblestones. That is the only difference, basically. I mean, I didn't have a fermenting side already in place, and I didn't have a sawmill sell point in place, but, you know. Oh wow, they're still running as well. Well, there goes all my diesel. I did not realise that that particular mod does not shut off. A lot of mods shut off when you walk away. You know, you're too far from where you need to be. They shut off. Apparently, not this one. Which is what it is, I suppose. Oh, go a drink. So we've got seeds and fertiliser up at the thing. And we've got liquid fert and some seeds down here. So we could put the liquid fert in a sprayer, which will give us our second coat of stuff. There's a John Deere sprayer that will run on the little John Deere that we have. You see where I'm going with this? So it might be worth grabbing that with a little John Deere and dashing him in that field. What do you reckon? We could do that, couldn't we? Grab the little sprayer, chuck it in that field, get the sprayer doing its thing. Make the most of that little little tractor, as it were. Right, so I can't do that yet until I've sold this. So let's sell this. Yeah, we'll sell this. And then once we've sold this, we'll get that guy going and hope for the best. While we're winging it, hoping that he's alright, I will head up to the shops, grab the sprayer, come back, get the guy ready, and I'll bring you back in. And then we'll have a bit of a time lapse of the collection of, well, of the sale of this stuff, methinks. I'll probably landscape a bit more around here, you know, make it look pretty. So we'll get that in here. I'll show you which one I'm going to grab before I get up there and grab it. There's nothing else that pops up. You know what I'm on, it's little John Deere one, isn't it? This one. That's 12 metres, runs at 7 miles an hour. That's 9 metres, runs at 9 miles an hour. And we've already got on John Deere. Neither of these got narrow tyres on, so it ain't going to make a blinding bit of difference. Although that's 2.7 tonne, and that's only 988 kilos. So you might actually grab this one, you know? Yeah, we'll have a triangle. Not fuss about the decals. We can get this in John Deere-ish colours, can't we? Oh, that's a bit too... And then I like a dirty old bin. I'll go for that one. Rim colour. Got yellowish. That's John Deere-ish. I'll grab that. We'll run this round. We'll run this up here. Get it refilling. I'll set that guy off. And then I'll hop up to the shop with the John Deere, grab the sprayer and get him going in the cornfield. There's a plan, methinks. I don't think, based on the amount of time this has been running for, that I'm going to have time to... I don't. We'll see how we go. So we'll grab a load out of this bin again, because this has got twice as much in it. 183, so we'll leave that doing its thing. We will hop to this guy and get him going. Hopefully we won't miss any. Doesn't look like it. Right, I see you over there in that field in a second. Hopefully it'll be alright. See you in a bit. Okie dokies. That guy there, when he got to the end, he stopped. He didn't abandon, he just stopped and was like, nah, no more. So, yeah, we're gonna have fun, right? What is he doing? Did he make it to the top and come back, or was he... Oh, I don't even know what he's doing. So, he stopped here. Probably because there's trees there, and he was like, nope, ain't having it. There's horror worker on this. Let's see how well that guy does. This should be now fully fertilised. Why is it only 95%? It should be fully fertilised. There we go. Hopefully it'll be alright on the corn. We need the Fiat. I just tidy up whatever mess they've made. I do want to place... I'm just thinking out loud. I want to place a shed. We can tidy up the yard. I've got a shed in mind. That field's... I'm not sure we put this field lime. We put lime in this field at some point. That front wheel's skipping on that. There was some grass in there again as well. Get these silos topped right back up. We've got the grass mowing equipment. And we're going to need to buy some sort of combine anyway for the corn, so... But the field's not so big. Might stick with the pig theme, you know. Some sort of Bavarian hog barn type alpine doohickey. Ooh, I deliberately left bumps and stuff on that path. That was by design. Is it? He stopped again. Look. Why does he not like to turn around here? What is there that he doesn't like? Oh. He didn't leave, he just sits in the cab. I'll use that one. Can I lower it all down at once? Try. No, we can't. Lower that one down, lower that one down. Let's run a bead this way. A bead. Look like I'm silicon in the grass. Let's run a bead this way. I ain't changing it. And then we'll try this again. Don't know why he stops. There's literally nothing there to run into. Like nothing. Like not even something. Just nothing. Silly boy. The only other option would be to do it myself. And I've missed a bit. I got so distracted with what I was doing. Did I miss a bit? That very edge there. Darn and dag and nabbit. Might be easier to buy another tractor or see if that John Deere can pull this and have one each. Start either end of the field. That might make more sense. Sell that tandem thing back. Right, don't let me down. Where were we? How's this guy getting on? Oh, you're just going to spray all the field, are you? I had a feeling this was going to happen. We'll see how that goes. Let's sell this. Sell another load of silage. Yeah, we now have somewhere for our workers to live. It's exactly the same as what I did on No Man's Land. If I didn't have a house, I wasn't going to hire them. And in fairness, until I created the fields, there were no fields for the workers to work on. So, where's this guy getting to? He's just there. Yeah, I'm tempted actually to put one on each tractor and yeah, let them do their thing. No, 27 grand. Right, I'm gonna get this done. I was gonna time lapse this, but maybe not, because he's just being a fool. I'm gonna get this done. I'm gonna stop that guy in a second because he's gonna start spraying this field, and I'm gonna get the silage sold. When we're down to our last load of the silage, I shall bring you back in. You're too far over, little man, unless the wheel's gonna plant grass. I'm sure this is slipping, you know. I shall work it out. See you in a bit. Okie dokies. This isn't the last load, but it is the last load out of this silo. And then we'll top it up with the next one. You can't see the worker from here, but I've taken off the tandem thing, and we've just got the single seeder, and he seems to be doing alright. Your basic worker doesn't seem to like the tandem thing, so you know, let's quickly jump in here. So that's still processing 37,000 litres, that's still got 109. So I'm going to sell this one more load, and that'll be the kittens, and then I think we'll place our farmhouse up here, not up here, up there. We could place up there, but I got the silo was going up there. Don't start moving things around now. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That's not the first time I've lost it on that corner, I must admit. Likes to slide on these cobbles, does this old trailer. Yeah, there he is. So he seems to be doing alright. I've dumped this one on the grass. He's like, yep, I'll do the one, but I ain't doing two. So that was a bad buy. We'll just have to use this guy on the other one, which ain't the end of the world, is it? Let's be honest. Woo, 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 woo. Jiminy crickets. Right. Oh, somehow I've managed to lower the front. That's what it is. It's catching the front. I don't know how I managed to do that. I don't even know. Right, money is up to 160. Obviously we've got this load and then another load. And then in December we still need to sell all of our coal. And then throughout the year we then need to store said coal until next December. So let's let that work away. Alexa, stop. I hate the way it does that. Just randomly talks at you. 4309 and it's 4320. And then to January, oh actually December, January and February is all about the same price. So we might be alright for next month actually. Definitely need to place our house. Is the first thing we need to do. Yeah, we'll be alright. Need to place our house, and then I may have to remove some pallets out of the way of the coal and the sawmill, just so they have somewhere to spawn to. Did I just say it was empty? What are you doing? I want this. Thank you. Yeah, weak. I'll swap it with the other one. Let's be honest, I'm just going to swap it over. There's a few bits like there that I need to address and touch up, but it's not the end of the world, is it? It's not the end of the world. Well, although this one's nearly out of fertiliser as well, isn't it? May have to go up to the store and grab some. When this guy runs out, I shall continue off screen. I have decided actually that the slow that down. I want that to refertilise that bit over the top. There we go. Going to work on it. I've decided if I place some sort of hog barn, I'm probably going to need straw, so I'm going to plant maybe wheat or barley in that field, just so that we have some storage. Money's up to 188,706. We could place down some sort of buy point for the fertiliser and stuff, couldn't we, eh? That saves we keep traipsing up to the shop. I get that in there. And then, let's have a look at the animals. We got that one. I do like these, I must admit. They're darned expensive, but I do like them. That's pretty cool, isn't it? That's more in keeping with where we are. That's not the right pack. Oh, it is the right pack. I thought there was a different one in there that looked more like this. Look at that one. Wow, that's massive. These are really expensive. Jeepers. Well, I'm placing that, am I? What the dickens? I'll place a greenhouse in here, you know. Or some chickens. That drive through. So why isn't there one of these for thing? Oh, I'm sorry. That's pretty cool for cows. Do like that one. I don't plan on doing cows. That's that one. That's that one. This one looks really cool. It's only 80 grand and I get a silo, 500,000 litres. What the dillions? What the dillions? How have I not got enough money for that? Oh, I got all that crud behind me, haven't I? I'll spin that round this way and get the cows. We could end up doing cows, you know. Maybe I can bung that in there. Something different, and I get a silo built in. Where is the silo? Looks over there. Oh, we got that one. Does that get outside space? No. I shall ponder that, methinks. Currently living in a caravan and our workers have got a house. Has that guy stopped because the money's still going down? I thought money had stopped going down, but it's not. It's it is still going down. I hadn't planned on doing cows. I thought about doing pigs. I've already got hogs in the woodland. We could tame some if you get my meaning, and then we could have transported them across this way. But we may end up with hogs in the woods and cows at the farm, which means we need the silage. That's what I'm saying. Oh, turnips. Right, on that shininess then. We'll get on the rock. We'll leave that money ticking up. I shall get this field drilled with your finest grass. I shall get that field up there drilled with, I don't know, wheat or barley. I'll get us some sort of accommodation on the hill, and anything else I get done I'll let you know in the next episode. There'll probably be a buy point for seeds and fertiliser. Yeah, just so I can keep going up and down the road. And yeah, so there you go, another 30 grand almost. Oh, crikey, hiccups. On that shininess, the fact that we have a house for workers with a snowman, that's pretty cool. I am going to leave it there for today. I have no idea how long this episode is. It's going to be far too long to even contemplate. Anyways, as always guys, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment. Each and every one of you, please take care, and I'll see you all in my next adventure. Cheers guys.